Yo, what's the word? I feel like I'm super far. I feel like y'all ain't seeing the full really dilly, really dilly yo. What the dilly yo? Use a silly, silly person. You're a silly lady. You're a silly lady. Got my bands up. Got my gems up. CJ, what's poppin'? The main character himself, Joe, what's poppin'? What's going on? Let me hop up in this. Hop up in this little climb real quick. I probably should check out. The event. I've been pushing down it so much, but I feel like the events be knocking me off track, man. I be on my way to climb up the ladder, and then I end up, missing out on I end up doing the events, and I miss out climbing on the ladder. I didn't want to make that mistake this time around. Didn't want to make that mistake. Should have shown you my information. Trail, what's up, man? My bad. That's so funny that I just started playing the game and I ain't even like realized that I was streaming for a second. I was just kind of in the zone. That was weird. I just was just playing the game. Cause it's so weird. Sometimes it'd be weird, cause well, almost every time that I stream, just I don't be having the music on or the sound on, just so it don't double back through the mic. So I just be like in silence, sitting here in silence. Main character Jaden, what's up, man? Jimmy Dean in the place to be. What's up, man? What's going on, big dog? I don't know what kind of deck this dude got. Chillos. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Taking it easy on the weekend. Hopefully we can treat everybody else good. Yeah, man, I've been... Rainbow, what's up? I've been chilling. I've been tired, man. I've been asleep. Just doing everything. And then my body be like, hey, bro, you need to chill. And I be like, nah, dog, I gotta keep going hard in the paint. And then my body be like, hey, bro, we gonna do this the easy way. We gonna do this the hard way. And then homie just be like, go to sleep. And I'll be hurt. So that's what be happening. Family good, bro. Can't complain, man. How your family doing, dog? Everybody good. Is that okay? That's it. It's crazy how I flew up next year, dog. I tried to get on. Oh, my beard, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Most of the time, I mean, lately it hasn't been working. Lately, they've been getting full combos from it. But, and I had them down, but no, because I said, hey, I'm not going to play into they stuff, and then it backfired. So I feel like it's kind of 50-50. If I do this, add one foreign deck to your hand. If I do this, I've already used her effect. I mean, she gone anyway, so I can't even do nothing about it. So I can bring the black witch, and then I'll just send her. I don't know why I keep putting her in. I don't know why I put her in attack mode. That wasn't smart. Wild Boy Mike, what's up, man? Where you were? You working? Where you working? What you doing? Alright, I think that's good. That's all I can do. That's all I have. Rainbow Time Master Day, Franklin, painful, got off by the article. Chilling, see, that's what I'm talking about. Well, maybe not, because I think it's like 3 a.m. where you're at. Damn. Was gonna ask if you was, you know, man, Working Man Mike. That's his new name. He used to be Wild Boy Mike, but he changed his life up. I still think he got the wild boy tendencies in him, but now he Working Man Mike. Oh, I hate Kastura. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that. Been too lazy. I haven't touched ranked already, been too lazy. Plus my birthday week with some people treated. Oh, lit. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rainbow. Shout out to Rainbow. Happy birthday. Another year on this earth. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh with us. Yeah, happy birthday. That's dope. Shout out to all the people treating you. Yeah, I had to get that Kitsura stuff out of here, man. I hate Kitsura. Another day on this earth. Another day, another year. I started with 2 brain cells. I had 1 brain cell left. There's a $100 tournament tomorrow. Host asked me to join, but I don't want to be. Join, but I don't want to be filled with adrenaline. You don't be filled with adrenaline. So I just want to chill. I just want to have a nice weekend. I want to have a nice weekend. Remember, I got this joint off so I can stop asking the questions. I don't want to lose time to be fighting for my life. Oh man! Oh my goodness gracious, gracious goodness. Let you do that. +100 people, Jesus. 100+ people is nuts. I didn't know tournaments got like that. Not a casual tournament. Freaking 5 turns ahead. I was just thinking about that. So, sweat. I haven't heard somebody call somebody that's sweating a long time. Damn, he had a hell of a hand. He had all the Fiend Smith line, the White Force line, a Force and a Maxi and an Ash in his hand. That's crazy. Well, I'm sure he drew some of those cards, so playing through Force probably messed me up again. Yeah. So that Castura card was just for bait? I should have played that card right when he got on the field. Should have played that special Central Sports card right when he put him on the field and turned him down. What kind of deck is this? Boy filling the gates. messed up. I should have chain blocked it the other way because I can't do nothing with that. Because he could have punched Appaloosa or the. Yeah, he could have punched Appaloosa and sent to the grave. I still would have lost regardless. Bad plays, misplays. I mean, he had a good hand, but I don't like the idea of Maxi and Fu was just stopping my whole combo. That's annoying. That's annoying. Oh my god, Appaloosa. I can't see a scenario where I bring her out though. Or did I just land to her? I do that. Oh, Apollo. I don't know. That's what the thing popped up and said. That's what the thing. What's up, Numentos? Lab sucks. Oh, no. Lab is super annoying. Lab is just all those cards just keep coming back and rolling and coming back and come like it's a lot. I need to start playing my Blue Eyes deck. Right now won't be the time, but I do need to start playing. Not a bad hand. Not a bad hand. We would have what the young kids would call a full combo. I think that's funny too. Is like a lot of my duels, or I guess just duels in general, don't get to really be a full match because of people surrendering. So you can. So do I go into my Fiendsmith one? Or do I put out Barone? I mean, not Fiendsmith. White Force. Not even White Force. Azamina. Because I can still get Barone out with Azamina If I sacrifice, if I do Magnemite, I'll just have Barone out there. But if I do White Forest, and I mean this would be a totally offensive play. If I take out Maxi and substitute Maxi instead, substitute Maxi. Let me substitute Tribute Maxi for my Sinful Spoils. Go into my Sinful Spoils plays. That's me though. Ooh, but I can't do this back. She can get Magnemite out. Still make the wrong. So Sylvie can't come back either. And then just make Sylvie with Moo. Let's try and see. But we can't end this turn early if we max him out the gate. What do you want to do? So he got a maxi too. Yeah, that rollback card is garbage. ain't the best, but it's just enough to freaking keep me from making moves. It's annoying. So it worked out. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. I just noticed you took your hand out. I noticed I do the same hand nine. I mean, because it's just like, what can you do, man? It's just like, it's just, I don't know. I do that a lot in sports, man. Especially if I'm like, if I'm watching like Icy run track, I just kind of like nod my head. I just be like, all right, like you did what you were supposed to do. Sometimes I be hyped. It just depends. It just depends. It just depends on what's going on. Sometimes I get hyped. Sometimes I just be like, all right, like when it's a meet, like when it like how track is. Sometimes depending on whatever. Y'all don't need to know the specifics, but sometimes he's in races where it's like, of course he was supposed to win. He wasn't going against nobody, like, and he blows everybody out, and I'm just like, all right, you did what you were supposed to do. You handled business. So that was that. But then there's other races where like, you know, he has some stiffer competition and he going up against upperclassmen and stuff. And then I get hyped about that because it's just like, you know, you're proving it. And then this past week he had a meet, and it's this receiver. This receiver that played for another school, he got to race up against them. They both freshmen, but they put out like the top athletes in the freshman football class, and they put this kid over Icy, and they kept talking about how fast he was, and I'm like, and I talked to Icy before the race, I'm like, bro, they got this kid, they say this kid is fast, they say he better than you, put that shit to fucking, oh, I'm sorry, I can't cuss, but I was like, put that stuff to bed, man, like, show these dudes that they not, like, this kid ain't in your class, like, all these papers hyping him up, saying that he a better receiver than you, that he fast and all of this. Put this stuff to bed today. Stop freaking playing. And he smoked that kid, and that's why I got hyped, because it's just like, yeah, like don't let these news reports and articles and pages and Twitters let them get fooled, and then everybody started tagging Icy and stuff on Twitter like, oh, check out this freshman, he beat out the other kid and stuff like that, and then they showed the race, and then the kid was actually supposed to run the 200 too, but he didn't run the 200. But then there was other kids in the 200 that they was big on too, and Icy cooked everybody in the 200. Like it wasn't even close. I actually got it on my phone at. But it's just like one of those things. So that's funny. You kind of put me off on a tangent, but yeah, like that's when I do that. Like it just depends on the race. Sometimes it's a nod. Sometimes it's a getting hype. But I don't know if y'all can see it. Just to let y'all know I'm not talking stuff. He cooked everybody in this 200. Can I see that? Oh yeah, I can see that. Is it backwards? I don't know how. I guess I can just go on my computer. I think that'll probably be better. If I just went on my computer and shared my screen and just switch to that one. I ain't a wild boy. I'm not a wild boy, so I ain't got nothing necessarily to hide. But let me just make sure my stuff is down. I ain't got nothing crazy on here. I don't do nothing. At least not on my laptop. I don't want nothing. I don't want my computer getting no cooties. Is this it? No. Is this it? Oh, this is it. Okay. Let me check my stream so I can look at it myself. So, okay, cool.
Boys or men, 3,200 meter run. You need to be ready very soon. Boys, 3,200 meter run.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go, man. Come on. Come on, Ivy. Come on, Ivy. There you go, Ivy. Come on. Come on, Ivy. Come on. He died. God damn.
So, happy. That is actually not the race, which is funny too. He won that one, but that's not the race. That is hilarious. Where is the race? Is this it? Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. That was another one that went well, but I think that wasn't the one that I saw. That would have been funny too if it was a different one. But yeah, I think it's just one of those things. Can y'all even hear me? Oh, okay. Is it that weird echoey thing that happened again? Did Mental mean DK Metcalf? What did he say? Oh, DK, yeah, that's why DK's so quick, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What happened? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. That's the one. What the oh. Oh. Why ain't y'all letting me do full screen? That's weird. Oh, there it is.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is it. That's right.
Stay with him, Landon! Good shit. Let's go. Get up in it! Stay with me!
But proud dad, as always. You made me go on a tangent thinking about that because I was like, why do I do that so much? Now he's playing in Pittsburgh, getting thrown around, raising Cane employees. Yeah, I'm excited for it. But yeah, it's just one of those things, man. Having a kid and having a kid play sports is such a it's great, man. It's great and it's rough at the same time. Because you experience everything. If at least me, I can't speak for all parents, but at least with me, like I'm so into it with him. It's just that I experienced what he experienced. So if he hurt and I'm upset, but it's just different things. You gotta, at least for me, it's also been a growing as a father and it's just as a human, just trying to learn my son. Cause he very like even keel, but I can tell that when he upset about stuff. So it's just sometimes I gotta be hard on him. These loaner decks are trash too. I'm gonna just play with one of them to see though. Sometimes I gotta be hard on him. Sometimes I gotta be it'll be better. Sometimes I gotta be real. It's just like a, it's just like a mix. I know Zodiac or whatever else. What the hell they playing? I have no idea. Why didn't you let me copy? Oh, I copied it instead of using it. No, I gotta select it. Now I got a bunch of decks. I use the ABC X one. Is that the one I just used? And then sometimes too, it's just funny too, cause my dad, as y'all saw, he not in town no more. But as you saw, like my dad was in town, and oh shit, and it was just so funny. Joe, it was so funny, cause like Joe lost 80% of those matches. Damn, coming out the gate? Oh, that's the wrong one. Man, I remember that dude. I ain't seen him since. I think... I appreciate people that talk stuff, win or lose. But this, one of the dudes, I can't remember his name. He was a dude that I played that stupid, I played him and he had that stupid skill drain deck, and I ended up winning. But like, he was like he put that Foolish card out, and then he was like, you gotta pay attention, man. You just max seed, or you just call by my Foolish. You gotta pay attention. Like, bro, don't talk to me like that. And that's why you lost. Why you lost, you bum, with your skill drain and your D, that whatever that other card is. He had like 3 annoying ass cards on the field. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know how this. Oh wait, he get a card for that too? Or is it normal summon? I just need such a good dude to understand my expertise. I just need one day for ice to really pop off after a win. Pop up. I mean, I feel like I have a few times. I feel like I've had my moments. Especially if it's like a tougher duel, I feel like I have. What happened? What am I doing? I feel like, yeah, I guess. What a tough ice duel looks like. Every band worrying about it. I mean, I feel like I've slipped up a couple times. I've definitely slipped up a couple times. I'll be wanting to go even harder than what I go, but I've slipped up a couple times. I'll be wanting to go on harder. Can you just punch my card because it's stronger? I should probably read that deck. He got a gear-free card? What in the world? Oh, I thought that said gear-free. It says Georgius. I feel like your duels are so one-sided. God himself has covered yours out covered. Yeah, stun decks I'll be talking. Yeah, I haven't seen. Yeah, and that's so funny. I don't know if you were on yet when I said that. I was saying the exact same thing. I feel like I don't, like a lot of my wins, I build a board and then they just surrender. And then, you know, the ones that I lose, I go back and forth because I never surrender. So I go back and forth. And, you know, sometimes I win, sometimes. That Exodia one I had last week on my way up to Diamond, I think it was like the one before Diamond. or like 2 matches before I made it to Diamond, I had to go against Exodia, and I was able to get around. He built the full, he or she built the full Exodia board, and I broke it, and I got around it with Drewsome. Drewsome helped me. Shout out to Drewsome. Drewsome really got me through it, and I used Drewsome, put him on the field, sent his Exodia. I can't remember the duel to the T, but I was able to get him up out of there. And that got me hyped, because one, I hate Exodia, and for me to be able to beat Exodia on my way to Diamond, I think that was super exciting for me too, because I talk so much crap about Exodia. So for that to be the deck in the duel that's in the way of me getting a Diamond and me winning it, I did slip up and talk big stuff. But Memento said that it just gotta keep from being cussing in the first 30 minutes, and I don't like. I mean, the replays are on here, so I guess not 30 minutes, 30 seconds. The replays are on here, and also too, I just like challenging myself not to cuss. Oh, no. I did not try to do that. Can I just affect? I don't think it would have made a difference. I actually gotta look at this deck and see what's going on. Turn one really decided by the end. We'll actually have grocery in a second. Turn into a rap album in the stream. No. I don't even, that's the thing too. Like, I don't even, like in real life, bringing my child up again. That's probably like if like I'm getting him, like if we talking before, kind of like I said, when I was telling him about all of this stuff with other kids and what like you need to go out there and handle business. I cuss during that, but that's just like more of a motivation tactic. But like in my daily conversation with my son, I do my best not to cuss. I do my best not to cuss with that. And then just daily conversation, I don't cuss a lot unless I'm upset. And then on stage I cuss. But I don't cuss a lot on stage either. Like, I got at least 20 to 30 minutes. Like I used to have to, like, especially coming up doing stand-up, if you want to make money early in your stand-up career, you got to do clean shows. And that's like church shows, or like clean comedy shows, or like corporate shows, corporate events and stuff like that. You can get booked for corporate gigs. Some college gigs, you gotta be clean. So I try to make my stand-up. My stand-up's not clean. I'm not even saying that. I'm not even in the realm of clean. But I feel like my stand-up is manageable as far as like cussing. All of the words that I use are meaningful. I don't just be like, yeah, that motherfucker, this motherfucker, then that motherfucker came over there and said, suck my motherfucker. Like, I don't be doing all of that. My rough. Like Barry talk about it. This turn one decided about the import. Why do I hate Exodia? I hate Exodia because it's cheap, and I think I pride myself on learning. Throughout my time with Yu-Gi-Oh, I pride myself on change group. Oh, so you can go in each group and do different. Oh. So does my Magia deck work good? But it's Earth, so no Maxis. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to copy this deck and use a different deck. you're wildin'. Cause I'm like, what did I say that was pause worthy? But my rough deals tend to be super back and forth. My opponent and I have chances. Yeah, I usually don't really get to that. Honestly, the only time that I have a really back and forth duel with people is community day. Ranked, I really don't have back and forth duels. Or if I'm like playing mementos with somebody like that, and he come out with his jank nonsense, I'm gonna have some back and forth with him. Or even when I play Hoop Magic Key, when he be using that Libromancer nonsense, I think that I'll be having a lot of back and forth with those guys. I guess I should have put it in. It's not really a tournament. Only time I cuss is when I'm irritated or making some random joke. You play Yu-Gi-Oh while someone's playing chess. When you play, you have the same phone born as ex-real man bring Abyss actor and Lance. Abyss actor is annoying. But yeah, oh, that's the point I was telling you. Like, yeah, because in the 115 days, which is crazy to even think about. In 115 days, I've been playing this. The biggest hurdle, obviously, well, one of the biggest hurdles is learning combos. And figuring out how to maneuver the deck and stuff like that, and learning the combos within the combos, within the combos, within the combos, and the the 3, 4, 5 steps ahead, stuff like that. So that's it. I mean, if you ask most Yu-Gi-Oh players, at least from my understanding, that's like the game. It's the game within the game, which is why the allure of Yu-Gi-Oh is what it is. So the Exodia takes away all of that. And when people get up to the diamonds and the masters and stuff like that, for the most part, I know we talk about luck and stuff like that, but for the most part, it has the skill of the player because they've learned that deck and all the intricacies of that deck. So it's you've earned your way up to the top to be competitive. If you're in the competitive spaces of Yu-Gi-Oh, you earned your way there by learning your deck from top to bottom and all of the combos. So I think when somebody comes along with a deck like Exodia, there's no intricacies to it. There's no game within a game. It's just pull out your card, your aunt card, to get out Exodia, and then Exodia brings the trap cards or whatever the support cards, and you can kind of win the game from there. So there's no skill to it. So I think that's the annoying part about Exodia to me. Is very powerful with no skill set. It's kind of like steroids in a sense. You can take it. Yo, somebody, I don't know what's going on. Somebody is chain smoking, and they've been chain smoking all day. Hold on. Goodness gracious. Close this window. But yeah, I think that's that's what's annoying about Mike. That's what's annoying about it. It's just that it don't take a lot of skill. But that's what I was comparing it to steroids. It's like steroids because obviously steroids have their side effects, but you know, you can get very far with steroids without really having to do a whole lot of work. And granted, there is some work that you have to do with steroids because you actually have to lift and stuff like that. But depending on what sport you play, you can go very far with steroids without having to do as much work as a natural athlete that's, you know, doing everything the right way and not cheating. Okay, so let me take a picture with this because I know I'm not going to remember the stuff I got to take out of it today. Okay. And then I have to supplement it with new cards. In front of me. Mini games within Yu-Gi-Oh! Is why it's fun. I don't even think they're many steps ahead, to be honest. I can't say that I do either. The actual game itself sucks. You either win or lose with Exodius facts. For me, it's funny Yu-Gi-Oh! Is breaking an unbreakable board, seeing the field and playing 3 steps ahead to outwit your opponent isn't the same with other decks at times. The fun part of Yu-Gi-Oh! For me is getting value. For me, is making an unbreakable board or playing my turns for a long time. There's something truly magic about summoning Trinity and hitting your opponent in the head with 5 beasts 3 times. I don't even know what Trinity is. For little investment and grinding value. The most fun I have in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is when I top tier rewards. Seeing someone can make the most of their deck is nothing. It's nothing but nuts and bolts today. Who's gonna tell Ice they could submit the magic of deck? Then edit it there and figure it out. Oh. That's what I thought I was trying to do and it wouldn't let me. Oh, maybe I can. You're right. I knew that. I already copied it. Did I not copy it? Stupid. A key. I don't know what to add though. The amount of games I won attacking into a 0 attack Apple is astounding. But that's funny that it's spelled like people say Apple, but it's only 1 P in the front. Cause that's why I put it. That's why I searched it like that. Cause I thought it was 2 P's. I don't know what 6 cards to add, to be honest with you. I guess we can go into, that's funny, a Fiend Smith, not Fiend Smith, but I can't even bring, Maiden is at 1. Oh, so they just didn't want, what's the name of that run? They didn't want Blue Eyes to run rampant. They didn't want Blue Eyes to run rampant in this game. I guess we can go with the ghost one. I believe is I got one of the dummies urge. Do I get ghost? I did get ghost. I got ghost in like a pack or something. Yes, I did get ghost. Isn't it a pack that comes with ghost? Yeah, she's an earth. Guess I had her. Don't she come in a pack? I'm not tripping, right? Evenly matched. Is that a card? I can go back in a second. I just want to see. I could have sworn there was a pack with. Yeah. There you go. I feel like this would be cheaper than crafting her. She only got 58 URs. At least one SR guaranteed. That's a master pack though. Then suddenly, I finished, Yu Yu Hakusho today. Like literally right before. That's why I like it. Like I can't even act like I was like doing something crazy before the stream. I was literally just watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and I just wanted to finish it before I started the stream. Today watching it, but that's dope. Yeah, I just was watching it on. I was just I kept my phone going on. I didn't watch it. Oh, they elevated it. I just kind of watched it on my phone and let it play and just watch the updates. And then Hungry Burger. And was just looking at the players and stuff too, and seeing who was coming from where and what schools. I think that's the oh wow, there go your card mementos. Oh bum ass Hero Destroyer, man. I hate that card, bro. Hate that card. Can't wait to dismantle that piece of trash. No, I think that's gotta be one of the toughest cards out right now, honestly. It's just a tough card. It's just tough to get around. The fact that you literally have to banish it for you to go to hell. But one of the things I look at the draft for is just to see what schools are sending out who. And, with my son being, to answer your earlier question, my bad, my son, he plays receiver. He plays both ways. He's a receiver and a DB, a corner. But they always talk about moving him to safety, but they haven't moved him to safety yet. But they keep saying, like, with your speed and strength, man, we can probably gonna move him to safety. And they haven't moved him yet. So as of right now, he's a corner and a receiver. He enjoys playing both. If he had to choose one, he would choose receiver. But unfortunately for him, they let him go both ways. And I forgot. So for me, I'm looking at like what schools are sending, like who's sending DBs, who's sending receivers, what round are they getting drafted, what school are they going to. So it's just that's what I like watching the draft for, because I can have a better idea. And it's just like, okay, I saw Utah State sent a receiver. Freaking North Dakota State, which is a D1 AA school, they sent a couple guys. They actually had a guy go in the first round, a lineman go in the first round. It was some very mid-major schools that were sending people, that were sending guys. So I think that was cool. So that's why I like watching the draft for that also. He's interested in. I mean, I'm trying to get him to go to USC. I want him to go to USC. He used to really like UCLA, but then they weren't great in football, so he was just like, all right, I don't think these guys are that good, so I'm gonna kind of leave him alone. But I'm trying to get him to go to USC, so he can, I'm like, you don't want to kick it with your dad and be close to your dad. He like, bro, I'm going to Michigan or Ohio State. And I'm like, damn, you ain't trying to be nowhere near me. I'm like, I thought I gave you a good life, son. I thought I gave you a good life. And you trying to go on the other side of the country. I see how it is, big dog. But yeah, he's interested in Michigan, Ohio State. He hasn't said too much about Alabama. Who else has he said? Florida. So it's just like he's trying to go even farther. He liked Florida. Oregon. Definitely Oregon. Oregon is, I think that would be, if he had like a top 5, if I were to guess his top 5 schools, I would say, man, he's asleep right now, so I couldn't ask him, but I'll ask him tomorrow. Oregon, Michigan, Ohio State, those are really his 3 schools. I don't even feel like there is a fourth and a fifth. I think maybe I'll say USC just for me, and then I feel like I'm missing a big one, but I can't say it's Colorado. Probably Florida, the Gators. I think that'll be his 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that'd probably be his 5. LSU might actually be one for he might like them. Showed interest in there. Yeah, so those are the colleges. But if we're talking smaller, Oregon has a few good ones. Washington has a few good receivers going within the first 3. Boise State, that's hilarious. I mean, when the offers come rolling in, I think that's the thing too. It's just one of those things with after this sophomore season, we'll see. I know. I guess I'll speak it into existence, but just the trajectory that he is on, I see if he don't get offers at the end of his sophomore year, the sophomore summer going into his junior year. So this time, like summer of next year, will be the year that he'll start receiving offers. So we'll see. And I think that's the thing too with offers is like, a Boise State can legit be on the table because it's like, all right, like how soon do you want to play? Do you want to try to compete and go to a big dog school like a Michigan, like a Ohio State, and be like, hey, I know I'm a true freshman, but I can play immediately, and I like to compete for that. And it's like, okay, cool, you can go compete, and if it don't go your way and you don't start as a freshman, you can be in the program and work your way up the ranks. Or if you like, no, I want to play immediately, and somewhere like a Boise State is like, hey, you can come today. And, you'll still have to compete, but there's a much greater chance that you can compete now. And Boise, Ashton Genty sending somebody, he's the highest pick, I think, ever for Boise. But I think if you're able to compete and show your talents and stuff like that, at a smaller D1 school that still get some national love, like Boise State is a perfect example, then I can't say that we wouldn't entertain that. It really comes down with what Icy wants to do ultimately. If he say no, I want to go with the big dogs and compete and and take my shot at starting as a true freshman, which is very hard to do. I'm a backup, and I feel like, especially at that point in his career, we talking about a grown man at that point, an 18-year-old kid, if you will. He'll be taller, he'll be stronger, he'll be faster. So that'll put him in a better space. Evenly matched. That's what it's called. Evenly matched. Is that card that you use that I gotta go with the deck? Like I gotta swap. Like you can lose as many cards. I think you used it on me before. It's like a magic card or something, right? Your opponent battle phase. If you at the end of the battle phase, your opponent controls more cards. Yeah. You make your opponent balance card face down so they control the same. Yeah, I think that was. You can get recruited out of Alabama and go 4 or 5 years and do it. Oh, see, yeah, that's what I said. Be right back, man. Super Dad, what's up, man? I just brought you up. You have like a Travis Hunter to get immediate playing time for those kind of schools. Yeah. And I think my son, I'm always real with my son, and I'm real with his talent level. And I feel like right now, honestly, the only thing that's keeping him from even getting offers at this age, I'm not trying to add that name. I just want to craft the card. It's just he's 5'8". I think that's just the really thing. The thing now is like he's super fast, but he's not fast. I mean, he's a freshman, so it's like he's still not fast enough yet to garner the offers that like a D1 level offer just yet. But that's why I say sophomore. It's either at the end of his sophomore year or sophomore going into junior year is when everything could come rolling in, because he'll be taller, and then he'll actually be at the D1 level speed. He close. He on the edge. He about 4 to 5 tenths off. In the 100 to being D1 level speed from a football perspective. So he'll definitely be that at the end of his sophomore year. I mean, he'll probably even be faster than that. But yeah, I'm honest. I'll be honest with his skill set at that time, and then we'll see. Good thing. Oh yeah, good things. It was good things. We were just talking about. I was Super Dead. I was just talking about the only time that I get real interactions in duels is like is when I play you or Mementos and stuff, because how you guys have decks that aren't really built around hand traps and stuff. We have really good interactions, and it's a full duel rather than 2 turns and the game is over. So that's basically all I was saying. Spectator Crazy Duel. It was Higher Rooney versus Metamorph Bestials. Oh, okay. I feel like that's a good deck to run. Sure, I lost because he drew too many cards in deck now. Damn. It doesn't matter where he goes. I'll learn if he can say it if he good. Yeah, I think it's just kind of one of those things. It's like it's kind of like comedy and anything in entertainment. If you make good product, and especially how the internet is set up now, people can find you, but there is ways to not necessarily speed up the process, but there are ways to enhance your chances, which is why people move from even like a Phoenix, Arizona, which has a decent scene. They move to LA, or somebody that's in DC that has a really good comedy scene. Actually, they go to New York. So it's like you can get stuff popping at the crib, but there are things that can bolster your chances of getting seen. So I think that's the same way with schools. It's like, yeah, you can go to a Utah State. You can go to a Utah State or a Boise and something like that, and then get stuff popping and get drafted. Or you can go to Alabama, do well at Alabama, and that's gonna help your chances just because you at Alabama. I'm gonna head out. I lost in time to the worst Scott striker player on the planet, and I need the seeds. Damn. All right, Scoop. I didn't even know you was in here. Yeah, Arizona got some guys. The Wildcats. Yeah, I mean they got the top 5 pick, right? T-Mac. That's weird calling a football player T-Mac, but I don't know how to say his whole name. Tetiora. He got drafted, and Arizona was building. They had I need to find some more cards. They were building a really good program that was going to make a run with it. They got a lot of guys. They did a lot of recruiting in the Arizona area. They had one of the top quarterbacks in the country, if not the number one. He was either top 5 or top 10 quarterbacks in the country. He went to a school in Arizona called Basha. He was a monster, and he committed to Arizona, and they were just building a really good program. But then what happened was the Washington coach he got the job at Alabama, and then the Washington vacancy was open. So the Arizona coach went to Washington, but he took all of the guys that he recruited to Washington. So then that hurt the Arizona program because all of his recruits was up at Washington. And then the Arizona kid that went up there, he did pretty good this year. I think next year is going to be an even better year for him. But so Arizona kind of had to pick up the pieces after that coach left. But yeah, they got some good receivers down there in Tucson. ASU also too. Not to say, I mean, they got Scatterbo. He went like round 4 or 5, I believe. So I think both of the big Arizona schools are trying to make a push to be not just middle of the pack of the where are they at now? Big Ten. I think there's 2 different conferences, Big Ten and the Big 12. I can't remember. But Sombrero, what's up, man? Yeah, Scoop, come on back, man. Round 6. Okay, damn, I didn't know he was that late. What's up, Sombrero? I think the Big 10 and 12 are the same. What you mean you think they're the same? Because they're two different conferences. Because the Big 10 is all of those. It's like the Ohio States, the Michigan State and stuff. And then the Big 12 is like those, like Kansas and Kansas State and all of those guys. Yeah, that's they put in the Big 10. Yeah. So I got a ghost card. I got nothing much. Was just playing Fortnite. Oh damn, you serious about being done with Yu-Gi-Oh, huh? I guess let me do this. Earth, wind, fire. When our powers combine, we are Captain Planet. Oh, they got a Guitar Hero phone? I didn't know that. Captain. Doing it. I guess I can run Fiendsmith. That's hilarious. Yeah. I guess we can throw the whole Fiendsmith engine in here. That's dope. Yeah, instead of going White Forest, we can go Fiendsmith. Oh no, because he's light. Is Desiree light too? Okay. Oh yeah, we just go Fiendsmith. That was easy. And then we get Lurie. What is Lurie? Is Lurie not is Lurie just a normal? sequence that we need. Let me take that. Gee, honestly, we're not gonna be able to get that guy out. We're not gonna be able to get that guy. Okay, sequence. Oh, I didn't even know I didn't even know I had a foil sequence. I never knew. Yeah, I don't need her too much. I just got Gravity Smasher. What's that? I always play stuff like Green Day and Linkin Park. They even have Paramore. Shout out to Haley. Shout out to Haley. I think it's an MHA collab. Oh, my mind, cause yeah, my mind ain't even go to oh, you mean Homegirl, Deku's girlfriend. My mind didn't even go to My Hero. Yeah, I thought he was talking about a card. I'm like, I don't know, you Gravity Smasher. I was thinking a card. But yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I didn't even I need to finish My Hero. I haven't finished this season. It got kinda boring, honestly. Yu-Gi-Oh! On the brain is crazy. Yeah, my mind didn't even go there. So I can only use one of Lurie, one of Fiend Smith. So I need to get Tact. Yeah, it got a little boring, but oh, I got these permissions on. Oh, they have some more cards for Fiend Smith? This is a wild card. That's a wild looking card. Target one level 7 monster life fiend. Target one level 7 or higher light fiend monster you control. Send all cards on the field to the graveyard that are not that monster. If your opponent special summons a monster while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Send one Fiend Smith monster from your deck or the extra deck to the graveyard. You can only use effective Fiend Smith paradox once per turn. By the way, what level are you Mementos? Like I was using the 5th or 22, or I kept going, I got less interest. Like contrary scheme, black music. I don't know, what were you saying, C2? I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh, I'm glad someone's saying that MHA is a lot. Yeah, man. To his credit, it started out with a bang. With the USA lady. I forgot her name. Stars and Stripe. She was dope, and she had a very cool power quirk, and then. I'm not gonna spoil it for people, but then it got to a point in that season where it drug along a little bit, and I kind of tapped out. And then, but people been saying it got better, so we'll see. It's on the 1 through 4 were peaked, and it just fell off. I think it got to a weird spot when the whole gentle criminal stuff was kind of whack, when they had the sporting event, not the first one, but when they started going against each other, that kind of drug along a little bit too long. The auxiliary characters got a little shine, which was cool, but I think that went along a little bit too much. All of that stuff that happened prior to my villain academia, all of that stuff was kind of rough. Then my villain academia happened, and that was dope. And then they got the juice back after that. I don't know what other card I should add. They did that arc so dirty. In comparison to the manga, you mean? I don't know what other card to add. I need one more card. The creators had swimming in the art of Japan. Oh damn! I didn't know that. I guess I can put another Primite in here. Oh no, I got all three already. I have no synchros. Let's have some fun then, guys. How about that? Let's have a good time. Let's do this. Let's do this. You can have only one spirit dragon. Let's do this then. Let's turn it up a notch and do something silly since we're here. I like him in the deck, so I'm gonna keep him. I don't really use this as much as I probably should. I like keeping two of these. I'm gonna do this. Who the light charmer? No, that's gonna add too many cards if I do that. Yeah, it's gonna add too many cards. I was about to do a which I might try it out actually, not right now. I was gonna do a white forest build. Master. That pre-reads card is cool, but I don't like nothing that take half my life points. That's just such a big gamble. Master is a good card. That's a good card, I guess. Master kind of sucks though. At least I haven't figured out how to use him properly. Let's say that. Let's say that I haven't learned how to use it properly. Let's do this, and then I'll add that XYZ card back. I forgot the name of it. That's so funny. I have no idea what that card is named. No idea. What's up, Sunny Shine? Changeover can also return back to you. So many mistakes. Two monsters, including a spellcast monster. If this card is linked summoned, place a spell counters on this card equal to the number of spells on the field in your hands. You can add a monster. Your opponent monster cannot target a card for attacks. One of them, once per turn during the main phase, you can remove 3 spell cards from the field, special summon spellcaster. So, damn, shit, you are though. I don't know. I don't know if I want to craft anything for an event. I don't think cause I mean, will I ever use her again? Old, man. Don't get old, guys. Underworld goddess. Should be using more. Oh, so she can actually play in my actual deck. Okay. Oh, that's the girl that be the jump scare lady. Yeah, Chaos Angel is banned. Close me, yeah. I did, I do have close me. I do have close rooms. Shoo. I don't know what that means. Let's rock out with this and see what we get. See what we get. Still prohibited? What's in there is prohibited? Oh, no, maybe that one. Oh, I put her in there. She's not even in the deck. That's what it was. It's time to duel. Gotta go to bed now. Good night. Alright, man. Hope community day goes. Oh, dang. You ain't gonna be here with the guys in the community day? Dang. Hurtful news. Hurtful news, man. I had some cream, grape, and crayon apple that I left in the freezer. But I've been sitting after thought. And after this duel, I hope it's ready to go. I was just talking about this earlier. Thanks for a hot bed, bro. Y'all gotta fight, dog. A hot bed, dog. We gotta fight, bro. Whoever set me up in a hot, If you, man, if I go over a young lady's house and she got a hot bed, take these covers off me, man. Take these covers off of me. It's hot. Your pillow. If you lay on her pillows and they hot, bro. Why can't I use her pillow? Why can't I use her? Bro, a hot bed is crazy. It's 45 degrees up. Why did I take True Light out? That was on accident. I didn't even see myself do that. Damn. My whole deck is null and void. Cool like the other side of the pillow. Hey, shout out to Stuart Scott, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Stuart, man. Never finding a coat, man. I feel like everybody is gonna do that. No matter what you do, bro, you can't get comfortable for nothing. I don't have BB Pro in my BB Pro, you are. How is he using a dark card? I thought this was light and earth. How is he using a dark card? Oh, everybody. Oh, okay. I get it. Everybody playing everybody. It's not just one or the other. It's everybody. I got it. I got it. I got it. I gotta put True Light back in my deck because I'm tripping. I got it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, so you basically, so we basically, it's like, it's games basically what it is. You gotta rep your set. So I'm with the light and earth set. You know, we LE over here. LE game. Okay, he with that DW game. Okay, he with the Dark Water Piss Boys. Gotta rep your set. We LE over here, baby. We LE, man. We don't mess with them DW boys. What's the other one? Fire and I don't know what the other attribute. Don't tell me. Let me use my brain. Fire, so they got fire. I'm not looking at the chat. I wanna use my brain. Dark is actually pretty smooth. That's actually a pretty decent choice. Wind? Wind is one, right? Wind? I'm pretty sure wind is one. Oh yeah, so I was right. Fire and wind. I was right. I couldn't tickets. I'm like, there's another one. Finally, look at that. FW. F with me. F with me, baby. Damn, I have really choked myself out by taking that true light out. I didn't even eat Mementos. You saw me take true light out. And it was just like, oh, he got it. He just. If I it's a full-time job to not lose my faith. We must have another beast deal. I did all 3 factions. Do you get, if you do, is it 3,100 gems for all 3 factions? Oh, he got a beast deal card, so he just gonna remove whichever one that I pick. That's annoying. Oh, it's third, so you gotta play all 3 to get. Mixed with the challenge, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I want to make 3 decks. I don't have Dark Hole in my deck. I'm not even think about it. Yeah. How did you get destroyed though? Not other cards you can. Oh, other cards I control, not that one. Lordy low. play that op stuff around me, I'm gonna tell you turn it off. I'm sorry for your loss. I don't really have nothing earth. I don't have no earth. What can I use as effect? You said F it, I ain't doing all of this. I ain't got nowhere to go. Be right back, y'all. I might be the only person, you know, because I talk to people about this in real life, and they don't do this. So maybe you guys do this, but I like to maneuver in the dark. I do that a lot. Not that I like to do it, but I do it a lot because I just be like, don't be one to. I don't know if I'm part vampire or something, but like it's like right now I don't have my lights on. So I just start doing stuff in the dark. Like if I can see everything from like, you know, I use whatever lights are on. So if an oven light is on in the kitchen, I won't turn on another light. I just use that light to do what I need to do. So if I like pour me something, I just do it. Or I use a like refrigerator light to illuminate what I'm doing. But I don't like to turn on a whole bunch of lights. Unless I have to. Especially at night. During the day, it's whatever, because the sun is out, but am I the only person out there? I've never heard of Yankees. Got Bane over here. That's what I feel like. I feel like Bane. I was raised in a mode. Like, I can't go to sleep without background noise. So Icy kind of got he got me for a little bit. He got me for a little bit. Icy can't go to sleep without either, like, we have the air running. He has his his window cracked, and then he has a box fan in his room, and the box fan has to be going because it's not even pointing at him or nothing. But he got to have that going, he'll go on YouTube and do the rain sounds. And what happened was he got me on the rain sounds, but I forgot what happened. Oh, we were getting new beds. We were getting new mattresses and stuff. And long story short, both of us were sitting on we had to lay on the couch. We was laying on the couch. And then he was just like, alright, well, I can't go to sleep without my sounds. And I'm like, alright, yeah, do whatever you need to do. And then he started playing he started doing the rain sounds, and that got me kind of hooked after that. So there was like probably a 6-7 month stretch. I forgot to put True Light in the damn thing. There was like a 7-month stretch where I was rained out, where even when we ended up we got our beds and stuff, and I couldn't go to sleep without it. It was just like part of my routine. But now I was like, I can't do this. I never want my sleep to be contingent upon a noise. So I kind of had to go to cold turkey. So I think for like maybe the past 2 months, 3 months, I haven't had to have any noises. But there was a real span of time where like, hey man, turn that 24-hour live stream YouTube on and let's get it cracking. I go to sleep without sounds, and I'm left with my thought. It's a tough scene. Love hearing rain sounds on YouTube. Yeah, I think, and then, I think it's so dark, and then, rain be going, like, and then you hear the thunder. Then it's like it's so many different ones. They got the ones with a lot of thunder. They got the ones with no thunder. They got the ones with like it's like you just hear it on the window. Like it's so many different versions. And they got one where me personally, I like the thunder, not a lot, a good amount of thunder, but pitch black screen. Icy, he like the one that got a little glow to the screen. Like he like the one that's like like he like the one that's it's like you in a camper van, and it makes like the whole room have like a blue tint to it. He like that one. I don't like nothing that illuminates the room. Give me the black one. I go to sleep on ASMR video of something tapping on my windowsill. Of something tapping, that is spooky. I don't think I can go to sleep. I don't think I can go to sleep with that one. That is spooky business. So I'm sure. I mean, it's on my page. I haven't taken it down. There is on my page. There's a. Yeah, I was about to say you. I mean, well, I guess I said what my actual response is. Like that's some spooky stuff. If you did that, boy, you a different breed of human. You heard the brain FM and some crazy science behind it. No, I haven't heard of that. But tapping on your windowsill is actually kind of crazy. Why did he put that food ass most of the part out there? And that one there, you can't use ash. So I don't even think we would have any cars that'll be I don't even really need cross-off for this deck, honestly. Brain defense is great for focus needed and whatnot. Yeah, I need to lock in, so I might have to check that out so I can lock in on some stuff. Jesus. I usually go to sleep whatever I was watching. Sometimes just what you switch to go dreams, but other times it's not. That's also very spooky. Doing that. But what I was saying before is like it's on my page, but like about a year ago, I still haven't released all of those videos, and I need to actually go back and do it. But there's stuff that I go. What was the name of that series I made? Cleanup Nights. Yeah, that was the name of it. Where I basically I go through my shoe closet and and I pick out different shoes and I clean them up, like old shoes that I had. I clean them up and then I give you the history of the shoe, and then I give like my personal connection to the shoe. I got at least, I want to say 3 episodes out, 2 for sure, maybe 3, maybe even 4. But I say that to say there's like ASMR parts in the There's ASMR parts in the episodes where I'm like cleaning the shoe, brushing it off, and stuff like that. And I guess I say all that to say, in order to, I did research on like ASMR stuff and like word mic placement and stuff like that. And you can't attack. I can't attack. I say all that to say, when I was like, oh, okay, cool, I want to add that to my page and do some research and stuff. I was researching this dude that does, he cleans all fruits. I forgot his name. What's his name? Latino cat. But I remember it took me like it took me like yeah, bro. It took me like a week to finish watching one of his videos because I kept falling asleep. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do some research on ASMR stuff, and then I would watch it. Angelo's, that's his name. His name was Angelo's. He actually has a boot cleaning place, a shoe cleaning place out here in LA. But I was watching his videos and I fell asleep. Like it took me like a week to finish one of his videos, just because they kept putting me to sleep. I usually wake up in the morning trying to get things done, even though I wake up in this whole podcast talking about it. So yeah, that deep dive. Not deep dive, that recommended goes into a rabbit hole that you didn't ask. But honestly, I'd rather that than what happens to me is I fall asleep like watching anime or something. And then I wake up and it's like 10 episodes ahead. And I always manage to wake up on a spoiler. Always. It never fails. I wake up and I'll be like, and then it's like one of my favorite characters dead. And I'm like, God dang, how did he die? And it's just like, bro, I don't want to go back to the past 10 episodes. Like I know what the 10 episodes is leading up to for this. So like, why would I even do that? I just gotta maybe go back one episode at this point. What? People dying? Yeah, I hate when it's so funny that I actually just wrote a sketch about that. Of like, well, not, I mean, I guess it's kind of what you said. It's just like the, and I thought about it when I was watching, YUGIOH, and it was just like, this person died. And it was just like, why is this the title? Why are y'all giving away the title? Or giving away the plot in the title? It's crazy. And the title is insane. I'd be like, bruh. let me be. That's what I'm saying. And that's the thing too. After like I was just watching YUGIOH, and then in YUGIOH it's like I always skip. After the episode is over, because they be like, you know, YUGIOH will get to talking, or whoever get to talking, and then they'll be like, they'll start showing the next episode. It's not even like a preview of like something that don't really show nothing. They be showing stuff in the joint. I'm like, damn, man. Like y'all giving away within like the next episode, Genkai's death, or they'll say something slick, would be like Memento's last stand. It's like, bro, he dies. He's dying right here. Like last stand. Like I'm stupid. Well, you're not giving your last stand if you gonna live after that. I was just it was either you or me, man. It was either you or me. I feel like you, based on who you are, I feel like your character type would be that type of person that's like a D1 hater throughout the show, but like when the going gets tough and somebody gotta be that person. It'd be you, and it's just like you was a good guy all along. Like, yeah, duh. And it's just like you had that look that Vegeta had when he blew himself up, but you actually, your leaving is actually worth something, unlike Vegeta's. Like, bro, right? Like, yeah, like, do y'all not? Oh, I keep forgetting that happens, bro. I'm tripping. What happened? You can detach two and two. Death beam. That's funny because you don't want to activate that effect so you don't go into battle. That's actually smart. You don't want to activate that. That's probably the best move you could have did. If I ever do have a last stand, you better bet I'm going to go out cursing every single person that left me. That's funny that you go like just go ahead, and everybody go ahead. Like, damn, y'all really went ahead without me. You just told us to go without you. Yeah, but I thought somebody was gonna stay. Go without me, guys. Alright, bet. Alright, then. We'll see. We'll see you, bro. That's crazy. Alright, y'all. Bro, I was just trying to be cool. Don't leave me. It's hilarious. I was just trying to be cool. Don't leave me. It's a joke. head. I know myself. If I was an anime, I'd be to sell out the hero. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Mementos. That's terrible. I can't do that, man. Even if I'm not, I'd be kind of mad that I wasn't the hero. To be honest, I'd be mad that I wasn't the hero. Why can't I activate his effect? What is going on? They only let me activate his. Is that something that's specific for the? You only have one. Oh, that's why. But they let me do it. This is the second time they. Oh, this is weird. Why did they let me do? They didn't. The other game they didn't let me do it either. I don't know. I can't even. Oh, I can do this though. So why did they let me do it now? Oh, Phoenix line. So they saying, oh, they're okay. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, give me my time back. How did y'all adjust it? Y'all went from. Hey, this it's cold. No, I should have been surrender, bro. Stop wasting my damn time. Bro, I'm saying I'd rather die for the hero, but if I gotta choose between me or them, that's crazy. Yeah, like me, I'd be upset that I wasn't the hero because I want to be the hero, but in the event that I'm not, I'm gonna be that super dope side character that I just don't see a life where I'm a side character. But if that happens, I can't sell them out, man. I'm not Starstream. I can't do it. The only way that I would ever being a hero is whack. Nah, I like being a hero. I think that's dope. The only way that I would sell out the hero is if the hero is on BS, and two, I gotta be Aizen. Like, if I'm cause you gotta be my op forever. I'm not gonna sell you out on some like homeboy from 300 with the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Quasimodo. When Quasimodo was in 300 and he sold out Leonidas, that was whack because you just did it basically to get some hoes because you ain't never had hoes before. So homie, Xerxes promised you hoes, and you was just like, all right, man, Leonidas, I'm sorry. Like, you didn't even really want to fight for real, and like, come on. It was really for the you try to say it because they didn't let you fight in battle with him, but you really wanted some hoes because you knew that if you fought, that you can come back and get some hoes, and they wasn't messing with you because you wasn't fighting and you was ugly. So he sold his soul basically for nothing. I think if I'ma sell you out, bro, you gotta be like, you're my op for life, and I'm your main op. Like, I'm Aizen, because Aizen, he didn't necessarily, he betrayed his people. He betrayed the Soul Society. He betrayed all the captains and everybody. So, but he was the main bad guy throughout all of Bleach, at least the initial run of Bleach. So it's like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be a villain. I'm not gonna sell you out just so the main villain can get where he wants to get to. Because what ended up happening, the main villain turn on the people. Usually the dude who sells somebody out, they get killed, or that person a slave to them, or they a pawn and they a lackey. So I'm not gonna sell you out just to be somebody else's lackey. Like, that's whack. If I'm gonna sell somebody out, which I don't feel like in my soul I would. I don't operate like that. But if I did, I gotta be the main villain. I gotta be the main villain. I can't just sell you out and be under another dude. That's crazy. Being a hero. I don't think being a hero is whack. I think being a hero is dope. Depending on who it is. As long as you ain't corny about it, I feel like being a hero can be pretty dope. Let's say Monora says, give up Naruto or else he putting you in a Genjutsu of your life. Anything with me, I think if you gotta ask me a tougher question, it gotta be icy on the line. Anything with me, not saying I don't care about my life. I love my life. And I love the life that I live, and I'm able to do it. But just putting me in it, just give me up. I don't care. You can give me up. If Naruto can save the Leaf Village, which my son lives in the Leaf Village, my family lives in the Leaf Village, get me up out of here. I can do the Genjutsu of my life that was only 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 30 seconds, and then it feels like an eternity. I can do that. Give me that. I can do that. But it's tougher if you put Icy in the equation. But yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah, Madara puts me on to give up Naruto. Put me in against Jutsu. Put me in against Jutsu. Hoes over bros. That's what homie was on. That's what Quasi was on. Quasi was on it. All responsibility the hero has. So being a background character 43, that's where it's at. 43 is crazy. 43 is crazy. Bro, I'm telling you, sort of all I ever have. You will find me in a bar, number 43, selling meat and meat. I'm not going out there risking my life. I'm not gonna die in real life, for real, for real. Probably wouldn't do it to save myself. I probably wouldn't do it to save myself, my family, or whatever. Oh, see, same thing I said. That's the same thing I said. Yeah. So, I mean, you right there with me, Jaden. If it's for me, then get me up out of here. But anybody else, my family involved, no, I'm going, that may make it a little bit tougher. How the hell did I leave True Light out? I don't even remember taking it out. I must have just been clicking buttons. How many can I have? I don't even need one. I don't need no more than that. Yeah. Honestly, in all of Naruto, that's why I respect Itachi so much. He honestly the only person that ever really packed up a Kakashi, and he packed up Kakashi quick. Like nobody else. Out of 797 episodes of Naruto, nobody else put Kakashi in a pack like that. Zabuza gave him a run for his money. Kakazu was a good fight, or he didn't. I keep forgetting which one is which. But nobody really whooped him like that. But Pain really didn't either, because he used the Kamui on Pain. He faked his death, but he used the Kamui to do that. But Pain had him dead to rights. But yeah, I can't. Pain whooped him, but not like that. Like he wasn't gone. He saved his life. That one, like if Itachi wanted to, he could have killed Kakashi in that moment. Like when Kakashi was under that Genjutsu, he could have literally went over there and slit his throat with a shuriken, and it would have been over. I think if Pain, I guess in that situation too, Pain could have, if he would have ran up on Kakashi too, he probably could have killed Kakashi if he really wanted to. But I feel like Pain didn't really do nothing to Kakashi. Pain did kill Kakashi. No, he didn't. He didn't kill Kakashi. He almost killed Kakashi, but he didn't. Kakashi faked his own death. Kakashi faked his own death. I know what you're talking about with the rebirth stuff, but Kakashi faked his own death. He was injured and seemingly killed, but revived. Oh, I guess he did. So he technically didn't. He didn't. He didn't. Yeah. So I mean, I guess we both right in a sense because he didn't necessarily kill. Pain didn't kill Kakashi. He was just like he used the Kamui to. He used the Kamui to help save himself, and then he used the Kamui to save Choji, but he just died from chakra exhaustion. But he didn't necessarily like there wasn't like a definitive like killing thing that happened. So I can't really say that Pain killed him. He kind of he if anybody killed him, Choji killed him too. You know what? I understand why. A part of me was like, bro, why did they take out the draw phase for Choji? Yeah, he a bum. He got a baddie though. Choji got him a baddie. Got him a baddie from the Cloud Village. Oh, actually no. I can use you. Makes no sense. Cause no, you hate no Choji, bro. You hate no Choji. Yeah, they talked. There was damn. There was a They talked. I remember it. It was something. It was sometime during a Ninja War that they talked. It was right when she came, like. It was after she beat up Naruto, because she came and socked Naruto out, and then she ran into him sometime after that. I think at the, I can't remember, but they talked. At some point, they talked to each other. It wasn't as what's so emphasized. It wasn't as emphasized as like Tintin and Rock Lee or Eno and Sai, but it was they had some type of communications. Watashi Asa. Shout out to Meg. Shout out to Meg. So my mom. Shout out to Rock Lee. Yeah, Rock Lee. Jeremy Lin of Naruto. Like he had a hot moment and then died off. He had a really crazy moment and then died. But putting Rock, saying Jeremy Lin of all people is Rock Lee, that's gotta be racist. That's gotta be racist. Get this man out of here, man. That's gotta be racist, man. Get him out of here. We've been waiting. We've been waiting to finally get him. We got him, y'all. We got him. Cancel him. Career is over. Hey guys, find that For Honor page. We haven't been able to find it yet. But find that. Look for a black dude on the For Honor page. Get him out of here. He was a closeted racist. Yep, might as well keep up that apology. Go ahead and get in that Chat GPT. Go head over to Chat GPT. Let him get you a damn, what's going on? You didn't even see what I had. He must have saw his hand and was just like, F it, I'm done. Yeah, go ahead over to Chat GPT, get that apology going. Hey Chat, I am a black man that said something racist about Asian people, and I need an apology to do on a YouTube video. Send. Hi guys, I just want to say that first and foremost, I love Asians. My best friend is actually Asian. I mean, I play Yu-Gi-Oh every day. That's a Japanese game. I'm an anime lover. My name is Mementos. That's from a Japanese game. I mean, it's I do For Honor. That's played on a console, a Japanese console. I mean, come on. My whole life is embedded in the Asian culture. Is embedded in my everyday life. Okay, I would never mean to say anything racist about them. Okay, the Jeremy Lin comparison was purely off of basketball and had nothing to do with his Asian descent. Okay, I just want to say that I'm sorry, man. I just hope you guys give me some forgiveness. Hashtag stop Asian hate. And I hope I can be good. I can't be racist because I hate all races equal. I hate everybody equally. Yeah, that you saying I hate all races equally. Boo this man. You need to leave. You know how? Yeah, that got him up out of here. You gotta have on the bottom. The bottom has to just have the whole time you're talking. Hashtag stop Asian hate. Like that just has to be there the entire time. In some stupid goofy ass font. The entire time, just a dumbass font. You just gotta have it in Comic Sans, which is like, bro, this dude is not even taking this shit seriously right now. He's not even taking this stuff seriously. He literally has stop Asian hate. I've probably got to stop saying that before they flag my video. He literally has it in Comic Sans, bro. He does not. He's joking about this. Jesus. Something like we stand with. That's gonna get you kicked out the country. That one's gonna get you kicked out of here, buddy. that's gonna get you kicked out of here. So, guys, I can't raise it. I use my dinner chopsticks. That's crazy too. Oh yeah, True Light was right there, but I already had. I just that was a misplay on my end. That was a misplay on my end. My bad. We clean it up. We stand with China is freaking jokes. Is this what you were waiting for? To use whatever card you had? This is it. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Night. Y'all have a good night. Morning. Have a good one whenever it popped up in it. Alright, Super Dad, see you, man. Appreciate you stopping by, dog. Appreciate you coming through. I can't use drill beam? Cancel for being a toxic game. That's funny. Now this DD Co's trash. Bad teams. Can we get canceled for that? Oh, it's a hit trap. All good maiden can bring it back. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, because it was on my turn. We did that on my turn? Oh, no. I did not mean to do that. That's funny anime match. Oh, anime AMH. Yeah, Ball Drake is probably my least favorite bestial. If I'm using Ball Drake's effect, I'm in trouble. Yeah. What is my income, man? don't get the dark editions. Like, you can't bring out a dragoon. A dragoon. Hard to get around that. Unless you got another beast here. crazy. Serenade, what's up? Yeah. I play that evening match now. Yeah, must. I mean, shoot. I guess you've been on the right sleep schedule. I mean, you've been sleeping the right way. Yeah, he's trying to manage both of these. But it's funny, I didn't even lose the Dark Magician per se. I lost to the Bestial cards because those Bestial cards took both of my Dark Magicians out of the game. I mean, Dark Magicians took both of my Blue Eyes cards out of the game. Whoa. That's what I have right now. Yeah, he did really good with it. I just missed probably more misplay than anything. And those BCs kind of threw me for a loop. Not threw me for a loop, but yeah, just a misplay. swear that's so funny because I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, man, that's why I was that's literally why I was just looking at the gym count and stuff, and I'm like, 2,200. I'm at 520. I'm like, nah. I'm not about to spend some time, a lot of time doing that. Honestly, I'd rather play ranked than this. I'm gonna play one more. And I'll be done. I haven't really been, I just spent most of my day listening to cosmetic stuff. Hustle the great. Rest in peace. Swamp Izzo. If you make a lot of this, you make a lot of this. Bro, how did he have all of those negates? Should have banished the other side of the card piece. But I thought if I banished that XYZ card, then he wouldn't have been able to use that Prometheus princess or whatever. But alright then, see you dude. See you, peace out, man. See you on Jaden. Sylvia versus the world is really hilarious. Homie don't got no interruptions? Interesting. You got something now? These still? But I haven't even summoned that many cards. 1, 2, 3. I've only summoned 3 cards, so it can't be weird. That's weird. right, y'all. That's it, man. That's it, dog. We had 3 hours, yes, 3 hours and 7 minutes, to be exact. So, yeah, appreciate everybody coming through. I'll be back pretty early because I got some stuff tomorrow night that I need to do. White Forest best deck, hey man, it's looking like it. Want to keep climbing. See you tomorrow for Community Day. Yes, Community Day will be on and popping. We'll have the voice channels going. We'll have everything rocking and rolling. At least 2 to 3 hours. We might rock even longer. I just got to see what time the stuff that I got to take care of starts. I'll be having a new deck, not surprised. We'll see. I'll see what time my stuff starts, but you'll get a good 2 to 3 hours out of me, if not longer. But yeah, shout out Memento, shout out Scoop, shout out Serenade, shout out Sombrero, shout out Joe, shout out Jaden, shout out I said Scoop already. Shout out Scoop if I didn't say Scoop. Who else? Shout out CJ. Sean popped in for a minute in the beginning. Shout out Trail. Trail was in here as well. Bars. Shout out Super Dead. Super Dead was in this thing too. And shout out Wild Boy Mike. I know he was in there. I just thought about him. Shout out Wild Boy Mike. Yeah. So see y'all in a little bit. Peace.